am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here. For the day done, you are gonna love over yourself.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
All right. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. The netball final is about to begin. Big up Nicole. I'm glad to have Nicole in here because she's going to have to teach me some netball today. And man of steel, make sure your wife is beside you because she's going to have to give me some netball coverage today. But we have the man on the ground over there in Birmingham, England. He has up this name Rudolph Speed, but we shall not be calling him that today. We shall be calling him the Chef de Michon. Mr. Chef de Michon. How you doing over there? How is the weather?
The weather is nice now compared moving from being the hottest day ever in the UK when I just came on this 18th to some of the coldest days. So and then it become cold. So it is good. Somebody said the weather is bipolar, but at this time is the good part of the weather. Yeah.
Awesome. Listen, it is a historic final. The netballers are out on the court. They are warming up. We're starting the same team that we have been using with Sterling and Beckford and Fowler as captain. And what is the vibe like in the netball camp? How important is this a fixture for them? Historic. It is first time Jamaica contesting the gold medal match in any of these major global netballing event, having defeated New Zealand and Australia. Talk to us about that business feat.
Well, even before we got there, the first day I went to training and I watched them train. And when the training finished, and I won't call any name, somebody was saying to one of the players, was introducing me to the players and said, one of the players said, she's the second best defender in the world. And she just turned on and said, so who is number one? I mean, that confidence from that day, I know these girls were destined to do well. And when I saw them in training, I saw the pace of the game and how they move. And in some practice match, how they annihilate some teams, I was saying, whoa, this, if it's not this time, I don't know when, because this is one of the sharpest teams. We're very aggressive. And then as you see, they go through the rounds flawlessly, won all the games, beat Australia, coming back from 6 points down, which is not easy to do.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, that is as well.
Right. Then the Silver Ferns, they really was just on top from the World Cup. There was just no stopping them against Silver Ferns, who's the second best team in the world. They really outclassed them based on the beating. It wasn't even a game in my mind. And but Australia, though, is a different kettle of fish. They are very good. I watched them with England. Of course, England came close a couple of times, but they were able to pull away all the time. Australia is almost like a Barcelona of football. They're able to keep the ball for long periods with passing, short, snappy passing. They are really very good. So this is going to be a tremendous game. I'm tipping Jamaica to win, but it's not going to be easy.
So let me ask you, what is the feel like? Are the players aware of the historic nature of such an event as this? Because it has been touted in Jamaica as probably, if we win the gold, I think most people would say that Jamaica is the like this would be the gold, the medal of all medals. What
Yeah,
are
I think it would be the best team achievement in international competition. Yes, I agree. If we were able to win this, because remember, while Olympics and World Championship is at a higher level athletically and in other disciplines, this is the highest level in netball. There's no higher level than this in netball.
Oh,
There's no higher level. So they would be correct.
okay. And you said the team has been looking good, but you think Australia going to still put up a major fight?
Tremendous fight. Listen, but the mentality of the team, because they had issues, right? And I want to appeal right now that corporate Jamaica must support the netball
Yeah, we
team.
spoke
They
about
have
that last night.
issues, right? They have
Yeah.
issues, and we tried our best to help them as best as we could over here. But they said they don't care about not other issue. They single focus. The girls came together and single focus. We had a team doctor, sorry, a shrink, what do you call a sports psychologist
Yes.
over here working with them too. And at the end of the meeting, when he reported back to me, he said, them know them have issues, but them decide say them single focus. Them not care about no issues. Them now say no negative, appear positive. I was so heartwarming the stance that they took, even with the issues that them have. Them I say we're not business with no negative, just appear positive, and that attitude is why I believe that they would have reached it.
They're going to get it. All right, so make the appeal to corporate Jamaica, man, in the little time that we have, because game soon starts. So make the appeal to corporate Jamaica, because the same thing we're talking about, that these girls are not even being paid.
So some of the girls, about half of the team are a little less than half, actually earn a salary by playing in overseas league. But there's some local players that we have that earns nothing from the game, and it's a shame. And we must do something about it. There needs to be a professional netball league one, so people get paid, and also, but the government could really look at them and single them out for what they are doing, and help them. I don't see no reason why we shouldn't help them. And corporate Jamaica too. No man, come on board. If anybody in sports deserve help,
all right.
girls.
All right, the people are asking. I need to ask the chef de mission what is cooking today.
Well, if you did ask me yesterday, we did cook some Jamaican food and treated for Independence. They treated all the persons who were here.
Yeah, all the athletes. So all the athletes are in one village, including.
No. They're in different villages, but we did invite up everybody, and but all of them didn't come though, because other villages we have done the same thing. But the main village would have been the Birmingham Center, and at least our managers. We had rice and peas and chicken, everything Jamaican was there yesterday. I was celebrating Independence Day.
Awesome. All right. I mean, next big question. I mean, what is the plan for these athletes when they come back, especially with the netballers? I know that we have the youth at the World Junior 60th year. Is there anything you're working on with government, corporate Jamaica to?
No, here the difficulty for that. We did 17 sports, so they are all 17 different national associations. So it's not like we are in charge of them from that point of view. So these different individual national associations would have to be the one that approach the government for celebration, etc. We couldn't do that.
Okay. And there's one other area that we picked up a medal, which is the judo with Ebony Drysdale Daly. She picked up a silver medal in judo, first in Jamaican history, picking up a medal in that. What about the other events? I mean, how you think the other athletes, though they may not have medal, acquitted themselves?
No man, everybody tried, put out the best foot forward. But as I said before, a lot of our national association have a lot of issues. I've been speaking to them. They have a lot of issues, and a lot of the issues is really funding and facilities for them to be able to give their best. So I hope that in the future we'll be able to address those, because it's a shame Jamaica has talent like rice grain, but we're just not harnessing it and not supporting it as we should.
Yeah, I know that some people are suggesting that the netballers could put up something like the Reggae Girls used to do way back in time when they had these barrels in town centers. I think it was that time RFM was doing that, and people could give monies indoors and it would go to the girls. I would love like the Netball Association, because there are some persons who can give monies. Maybe not a lot, like I could give if there's a barrel somewhere, I could give $100 and it go to Netball Jamaica. I don't know, but I think if we can do that and spread it even in the diaspora, we could put on something to help some of these netballers or upgrade a court, because I know that there are many, like even yesterday on the platform, many persons were talking about. I had an Ilian Walker Brown and person were talking about the netball and the need to put money into netball.
Well, it's modern time now. So instead of what I'm going to ask somebody who is a developer of some system that you can pledge money to, I'm going to ask somebody to, just sponsor the netball team by developing a system where people can send money to their bank account. So that would be one good way of somebody sponsoring the netball, because you are correct about what you say too, but I think using a more modern method probably would work just the same.
Yeah, well, the game has started and Australia have the early possession. Lots and lots of passes. They're just passing, good defending there by the goal defender. But listen, I think we can beat Australia this time around. I just have a feeling like this is going to be Jamaica's gold medal. But so many good things happening, because we also did something historic yesterday. We had our juniors had more medals than the United States. Though they defeated us. It defeated us by one. I think Australia scored, so Australia won, and their first possession they scored. Took some while to do that, but they defeated us. A GoFundMe page. Somebody is saying,
yes.
But somebody, GoFundMe page. But Mary, somebody would have to develop that, though. I think that is it. Somebody would have to find a way to develop that GoFundMe page.
And that could be a sponsorship.
Yeah, to develop the page.
Yes.
Okay. People see me moving because of how the TV is positioned. I'm here trying to look at it. Australia up 2-1. Early stages, yeah. But I think that's a good idea. So people, if you're out there and you are a website developer and stuff, you can help Netball Jamaica by doing their whole website, creating the GoFundMe page. They need that, right? But who do they speak to? Is Beckford is the head of the netball now?
No. Well,
I know Connie Francis is the coach.
Connie is the coach. Nicole, Trisha Robinson.
But I guess we can find that out. In other words, yeah. And you're very accessible. So if you're out there,
Trisha Robinson. So if somebody get to me, I can get to. I think Trisha is treasurer, so I can get to them.
So you can communicate with Mr. Speed, and then he will take it from there. All right, I'm gonna say, hail up Mr. Speed, aka Mr. Credibility. Anyone say, Mr. Speed, you should try running for the JFF presidency. Brian says, my name is man. The Netball Jamaica used to get sponsorship and find a way for it to work with President Bernard, but Netball Jamaica has term limits, so that ended. Okay. Trisha Robinson is the president, yeah. Trisha Robinson.
Yeah, and I can give you our number anytime. So
you know what I'd love to do? You know what I'd love to do, Mr. Speed? I'd love when they come back and stuff, if she could come and
yes, man. I'll get her to come on the program.
Yeah, because that would be good for her. I was going to have Nicole Aiken, because she's supposed to. She's down here at Money College to talk about it, but it would be good to have her so we can see what we can do, because the netballers have been ranked in the top 4 or so, like almost all my life that I've been watching Jamaica's netball. We have been the number 1 team in this region totally, almost every single time, almost at all levels, and have consistently ranked in the top. You understand me? So I don't know why it seems so difficult for us to get sponsorship for them. Yeah, but good game. You see me looking like that. I'm trying to watch the game. Military Guna also trying to tell you that he's at the launch of the under-17 competition in Spanish Town. I think they end their under-20 competition and they start the under-17 competition today.
And I must say, to Elaine Walker Brown, that's so good, because in Jamaica we are struggling to have these youth competition up and going, and it is commendable that she's able to play some in this summer. Very commendable.
Yeah, turnover by Australia, but turnover back by Jamaica. Australia with it again.
Well, Jamaica just need to settle down. I was watching the game against Jamaica and
Yeah.
New Zealand, Silver Ferns, and I can't remember ever seeing a game where a team shot 100 out of 100. Jamaica, all the shots they took, they scored every single one.
Whoa.
All three shooters. None of them missed.
All right, for persons asking, the game is on Sportsmax, you know.
Or
So
if
if
you have BBC.
Okay. Yeah, but it's on Sportsmax, so you can watch it on Sportsmax. That's where I am watching it. I think the track and field is going on CVM, and Sportsmax have the netball. But yeah, we would love to do that, Mr. Speed. I would certainly love to to talk to her so she can come and outline and outlay, you know, what's going on with yeah. Oh, so this is closer to me right here. So it is, let me give you the score that I'm seeing right here. 4-4. But I think this one on my phone is behind the time.
Yeah. Well, if Jamaica just play as efficient as I've seen them play, I have no doubt what will happen, because I've never seen, in the whole game in the semi-final, as I said, they shot 100%, and they did not, I think they only made one mistake in a turnover. They were just flawless, and they were aggressive, intercepting balls all over the pitch. It's a sight to behold. And
I think they're a very good second quarter team. That's the thing. I think they're very good in the second quarter. Fowler scoring again. So I think that's it. I think one of the things I love about the team, because even that comeback against Australia, it was in the second quarter. So you figure that we're a very strong team.
You mean second half?
Second half, yes. Second half. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's 4 quarters, so it is the second.
You're remembering football. And I know you're happy because your team Arsenal win this first match.
They know your team as well, man.
Yes. Instead of the 3 straight last.
So have you gone to watch any games since you have
No. I was supposed to go and watch the Aston Villa game, but when I realized that it was playing in Bournemouth instead, I changed my mind, because I can't take so much time. The traveling is too long to go back.
Right, because it was an away game that they had.
Right, but a season ticket holder invited me to go and watch the game, but it never worked out.
Okay. Yeah, some turnovers here by the Jamaicans. 6-5, Australia leading.
Early days, man.
Early days. You seen the game?
No, I'm not watching it, because if I watch it, I can't stay on it.
Oh. I'm Sunrise Management. I'm with JA 100%. Australia has been in JA. What way denying us goal? Winning this goal, they should take it around the island. They do not get the respect as they should. Yep, I think so.
Yeah, this would be the ultimate team victory Jamaica has ever achieved. There is no bigger one as far as I can remember. So I agree with Sunflower. Yeah, Miller and Grant. I am not talking about Pollard. I'm talking about netball. So you can ask Christian a million times. I'm not answering you. I could give the girls them 15 minutes in the sun.
Yeah.
Next time I come back and talk about football.
Yeah, sometimes I don't understand. These guys should know by now that you will answer any question. The other man, and I always tell them that either you're going to like the answer or you don't like it. But one thing I know, that when Mr. Speed going to talk about something, he's going to come and talk and tell you what him think. You can't get vexed, you cannot like it, but he's going to talk. So we do netball, we can focus on netball, because when the time comes, trust me, if you're on YouTube, you know that he will go on any one of the channels and talk and answer any question. And the most going to happen is that some people not going to like it and them go vex and cuss, but he will go answer. So
in case the person never know, I am on an assignment from the JOA as a chef de mission. My job now is to take care of all the teams that is at the Commonwealth game, and that's my job right now. And until that finish, when that finish, we talk about football.
Yeah, man. Wayne Evans, it is the yeah man, it is the finals. Tough game, Jamaica versus Australia. Yeah, but it's very competitive so far. 9-6, 9-7. But like I said, Jamaica is, if we can keep it to 1 and 2 goals, you know, yeah.
No, but the last game, Australia was leading us by 6 points. In the fourth quarter, we run them down,
But I don't want to take that I don't want to take that chance again.
No, we don't want to. We have to keep it close and then hope our physicality and fitness take over. Because the team is very fit. Very fit and sharp. But Australia is no pushover. I saw what they did to England yesterday. I watched the game too in its entirety to kind of see if I could gauge what Jamaica would do against Australia. And they were good. They were very good. That is Australia.
Yeah, the thing I don't like with we can't, man, every time we touch the contact. That is the only thing I don't like about netball.
I must tell you the man. If you look on netball, like said 15, 20 years ago, they are doing a lot better now, They used to stop the game that time for every little thing. Now, you actually have to be on the ball for them to call it. Because I've seen a lot of contacts off the ball and they don't call them. They allow them. Or if there's a contact and them have advantage, they tend to play it. So the game is much more fluid now than first time.
Yeah. But this is good. This is, like I said, this is good. The fact that the team has accomplished this is a very good thing.
Yeah, that by itself is historic. We have never reached a final before. Never.
There you go. I think, always.
And every single person on the Australian roster and the New Zealand roster are professionals. We are the only one who have half our team as amateur.
Okay. Yeah, because they have professional leagues in both of those nations.
Right.
Yeah. And we have not had like one of a netball league. We haven't had one of those.
No, nothing. I mean, it's so difficult because for a long time, netball, the business house was probably one of the best league.
Yeah.
Business house netball league. That was what was carrying it for a long while. But it's just not enough because a lot of those players playing the business house league, they probably get paid at that time, but then they go back to a situation where they don't get paid, so they are not able to concentrate full time, And
yeah, but I think we need to find a way, like I said, to offer some sort of payment for the netballers. I think that's very, very important. The score is Australia 12, Jamaica 7, Australia 13, Jamaica 7. It's not a good start for the Jamaicans.
Well, it could be just nerves because we have never been here before. Australia has been here a lot of time. They have repeat players coming from 2018. So we have some young new players coming in. So it could be just nerves. So let us hope that we settle down soon. As long as it don't go past a 5-point gap, I am still confident that we can run them down and get it. So let's hope so, we just settle the ball and come again.
Yeah, so that's the score. Good defending by Sterling of Jamaica. It has been a little bit difficult for Fowler to get, as much space and time in the center to maneuver. Big up Balakar. So it's 13-7. 13-8. Yeah, 13-9.
Well, the Australians, are really very good professional outfit, So they're not going to go down, give up the title without a fight.
So it's 13-9 now in favor of Australia.
And that's not bad. That's just 4 points. So we're still in the game. I wouldn't be worrying too much, but we just need to get the ball into the shooters, and our shooters are 100% shooters, and that's all that we need to do.
Yeah. Yeah. 14-9. So this looks like
So
14-10.
see, so they keep swapping baskets now.
Yeah, yeah. So we need to get a little turnover. John Wright Blessings says Jamaican greatness with God, all things are possible. Shine, our sunshine girls. More blessing, ladies.
Sunshine Queen, she saying.
Sunshine, yeah? Sunshine Queens.
Yeah. So the girl that won the judo, we had a dinner for the Jamaica national, had a dinner for the Olympic, for JOA. And we went to dinner. The girl was actually sitting beside me.
Yes.
Won the judo.
That's Ebony.
Yeah, very focused. Very focused. I mean, really professional. I mean, just sitting beside her, she was sitting exactly beside me. You could actually feel that she could take care of herself.
Yes.
So.
But that's good. I thought like Chris Binney would have done something in squash.
Yeah, he's usually very good too. I mean, he was at the game, but I don't think he has the form that he used to have, say, in 2019. I don't think he's quite the same player again. So, but he was at the game because he's probably still the best player we have in squash.
Yeah. So the score has really, it is now end of the first quarter and it is 14-12. So that's good comeback by Jamaica to close out the quarter. So just a 2 goals differential.
Right. So what is key now is who have the center pass, because if Jamaica have the center pass, I was score from that, then it's 14-13.
Right,
so
it's Jamaica
all of those things you have to take
pass,
into consideration when you're looking at what is going on. But a 2-point lead, I would say Jamaica have done well to keep it there, because I knew that Australia was going to start fast. As I told you, it's a bit like Barcelona playing netball. They pass the ball around a lot, short, snappy passes. They're very patient. And as you know, maybe they're building up from, that there's a 3-second rule. You can't hold the ball more than 3 seconds. So, and they really utilize it. They don't take the 3 seconds. They pass it much, much quicker than that.
Okay. That's the Australians.
The Australian, yes.
Okay. I listen. Like I said, I think we are good enough to here. I think we're good enough to beat Australia. I just want us to keep it close enough, because the longer it goes, I think it is the more that our conditioning will take effect. Like, I think our conditioning is better. I realize that is what happened in the first game. We had better conditioning, and that led to us beating them in the first game. So I think our superior conditioning will help.
Conditioning, physicality, because we're very physical. I mean, our aggressiveness. Plus, Australia now know that we have beaten them once. So they have a little doubt in the back of their mind. They know it can happen. And I think we, on the other hand, is just looking to say, listen, we beat them once. I mean, we are going to create history. Everything is in our favor, and we must go for it. And that is why I back us to still win the game, even though Australia leading by 2 points. And as I said before, the determination that I see these girls have.
Oh, Tiffany is asking if there's any link on the game. It's on Sportsmax. So if you have the Sportsmax app on your phone, the Sportsmax app Plus on your phone, you can watch it there. So it's also on TV on Sportsmax. Somebody said it is also on CVM as well.
Well, it's also on BBC, because some people subscribe to BBC.
Yes, if you subscribe to BBC, it's on BBC as well.
Man, did you say something about the 5th quarter?
I don't know. That's Virgin. That is Eagle Republic. A big problem. Eagle Republic given. Eagle Republic. Him soon say me say 9 quarter. The Eagle Republic here. Somebody's asking what happened to the boxes. That's a good question. And there's a time that Jamaica used to produce boxers at these things. I don't know, man. What's happened to the boxing?
Well, yeah, boxing has taken a little dip. I think the last time we got a bronze medal was in Pan American Games in 2019, but it has taken a dip. There was a like a mix up with the weight class for one of the boxers when we over, in the Commonwealth Games, but we haven't been able to show, except for judo. We did wrestling here too. We haven't been able to show that Jamaicans like to fight anymore. It look like we don't like to fight anymore. We do have
that settle matters in a different way.
yes.
But what has been the Jamaican support interception by Jamaica? So this is mean that we could actually tie the game, because if we score from this and then get the center pass, then it means that Jamaica will be 14-14 early in the second quarter. Interception by the Jamaican defense that time. What is the Jamaican support in terms of the athletes?
No, well, every English person they tell you, well, almost every one that I spoke to, they would say, well, if you play in England, we have to support England, but anybody else is Jamaica. So even when the match was playing against England and Australia, this other semi-final, we were thinking that, something, if England win, we lose all our support. If Australia win, we will have most of the support in the stadium, just like when we beat them in the preliminary round. So we expect to have most of the support now.
Yeah, so it's 13-14. If Jamaica scores here, it could be 14-14. Stan Cranky, blessings. Hey, it's good to have some of you men on the netball stream, I'm telling you, I think netball is a better sport for the eyes than football, it's a long jump on netball is good to watch, You understand me? When females doing long jump and play netball, Yeah.
Now about high jump and the other one you go up there, jab, no.
Pole vault.
Yeah, those.
Yeah. So Cranky says boxing is not a humane sport. Let's not subject our people to such brutality.
So Cranky, you're saying that they shouldn't bother perform good, so let's give up those sports.
Yeah, and so the game is actually tied at 14-14, but Australia scores now and go one up, but it's Jamaica's center pass. And Wayne Evans is asking about cycling too. I think because of what is happening inside, I think we need to turn the stadium into a footballing stadium and build a next stadium with the other things in it.
Well, I went to Trinidad and I was so embarrassed to see the amount of sporting facilities that Trinidad has. When compared to Jamaica, is a big embarrassment. I mean, we need to do much better. I mean, we're selling our athletes short. They have nowhere to practice. People have to really determine to excel in sports in Jamaica, because you literally have to do it on your own. There's no encouragement, really. I mean, it's really a shame, and we need to do better for sports. Because at the end of the day, the only reason why everybody is talking about Jamaica now is because of the exploits of our athletes. Even people that I've spoken to, they want to come to Jamaica on vacation. Why? The athletes, They talk about the goal. They talk about the netball team. So government have to realize that, no, man, you need to do better. You need to build facilities for the sporting persons, indoor facilities, cycling, everything.
I'm telling you, like I was saying to somebody, it's time for us to host one of these major championship at the senior levels, man. We can't be doing so great in these things, because what's going to happen is that by the time we build the facilities, this great performance that we're having in these things will be gone. So we need to capitalize now.
But we can't host anything. We don't have any facilities to host anything at all. We can't host no major anything. Only character game we can host. We can't host nothing else. Right? We can't only host some regional thing. We can't host no worldwide events based on the facilities that we have. We're going to get facilities with people to cycling. What we have at stadium is a joke. We're going to get facilities with people play. We're going to get facilities with people swim.
So it
basketball, netball. We do have it.
We're 17-17, so it's tied.
I just wanted to point out the fact in the Jamaica has always scored an average of over 16 points per quarter. So scoring 12 points was like a low for us. It has only happened once, and at this particular time, they are much better. In the semi-final, they were at 18 each quarter.
Yeah, and Jamaica is leading. Whoa.
So now Australia must be thinking we have a chance of losing at the back of their mind. So Jamaica need to just keep the pressure on.
Yeah, is this true? I see Eagle Republic. I don't know when Eagle Republic put up some things in them. Sometime I wonder, you know, him say much. I thought it's one of those bakeries that sponsor the Sunshine Girls.
Look,
So,
whatever, whoever is
is,
sponsoring them,
isn't it Yummy or one of them? I don't even know, and I don't want to give people credit for what they don't do. You know? I think it's one of those bakery places. You know?
well, if they are watching, they can come on and tell us who.
Yeah. But Jamaica leading 18-17 in the second quarter. Could be 19-17. There you go. Jamaica leading 19-17 in the second quarter. Wow.
And as I said before, it's not even a good performance from Jamaica based on their powers in scoring. They have usually scored a lot more goals in each quarter. So this is good. We can only get better as the league go on.
Yeah, so Jamaica up 19-18. Jamaica up 20-18. So Jamaica up. Nicolay Dormer, Jamaica is up, leading Australia. And this is the gold medal match. Historical game it is. This is the first time Jamaica is involved in a gold medal match in netball at any level. The girls are tenacious. They want this one. But, yes, Mary Wilson, I'm telling you. Oh, he's saying that there's a 3-year sponsorship for the Sunshine Girls in the Jamaica Observer. All right. One thing with Eagle Republic, you know, him get good information. So is that new Eagle Republic, like since their performance that sponsor has come on board, or it was before because that would be good. But
management, I work for media house. What sponsorship means is not money, it's not cash. You know, it's not cash.
So you're asking, I need to put what on the screen. What I must put on the screen, Wayne? You can watch it on Sportsmax or BBC. If you subscribe to BBC, you can watch it there. It's going on Sportsmax Plus, and the Jamaican girls are excited. I can't put the game on the screen.
Copyright issues.
Wayne, you want the money?
Copyright issues, and then monitoring it. You get a lawsuit same time.
Yeah, and let me tell you this. For those of you who don't know, so Ryan is running. That's Ryan LFC is running a different channel that you're probably going to have to subscribe to if you want to see his content, because his previous channel has been shut down. Oh, you're driving in Houston. Wayne, then you not just listen, man. You just listen. You don't think, man, it's 22-19 people. Jamaica up by 3. Australia with the center pass to the goal attack. Back to the center. Back to the wing defense to the goal attack. Who goes back? Goal shooter with it out to the wing attack. Foul. That is by Sterling and the goal attack for Australia. 22-18, Jamaica up by 4. Australia with it again. Good touch there by the Jamaican. Ball out of bounds. Second quarter it is. And the Australian score. So Jamaica up by 3. Oh, you're driving, Wayne. We can't put up the game, man. We can't just go and listen. Just go and listen to the score.
Yeah. So if Jamaica is in front, it's ominous. I tell you, they are so determined. It's gonna be difficult as the game progresses. But don't write off the Australian. We can't be complacent. They are going to fight to the last. I mean, they are the number 1 ranked team in the world.
Yeah, 22-19. It was Australia's center pass. And there you go. 22-20. Australia with another goal, cutting the lead to 2 points, still in the second quarter. So Jamaica coming out strong in the second quarter.
But the scoring seems to have slowed down, or you think it's...
I think Jamaica is scoring faster in the second than in the first. There you go, one more goal for Jamaica. So the Jamaicans...
Look,
So
get the ball, in my mind, just get the ball in the Jamaican hands.
To
in
foul
the shooting range, and it's in.
Yeah.
They are so good.
Yeah. All right then. Awesome.
Well, somebody found it
Nicole,
on
okay.
Sportsmax here.
Yeah.
Nicola.
Yeah, man. It's on Sportsmax. All right, Nicole. Okay. Dharma, make sure you subscribe to I Am Sure Sports same time, you know. Go on the YouTube platform and subscribe, you know. All the Facebook people, please make sure you go over to I Am Sure Sports on the YouTube and you subscribe there. Australia again from the center pass scoring from an interception. So 23-22. Australia coming back into it after Jamaica had taken the lead.
Well, I don't think this will ever be a blowout game.
All right,
so we just have to keep our nerves.
It is tied. The man says not a goal. What you call it, a net? It's called netball. So when it's football, what you call it is not a goal, it's a foot. Because it's football. Eh? So we make it 22-23. We have 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Australia with the center pass to the goal attack, who goes to the wing defense. There you go, goal attack. Has it at the center of the circle. Ball looped over to the goal shooter, who shoots, scores. Australia up by 1. So 24-23.
Australia have scored the last 4 goals without a reply from Jamaica.
Yeah, so here it is. Jamaica with the reply. There you go, 24-24. Jenny Fowler scoring again for Jamaica. 24-24, we make it around 4.5 minutes for the close of this. The poor pass by Australia, ball goes out of bound. And it's Jamaica with it. But Jamaica with the turnover. So Australia on the break again. So the Australians, again, they go up by 1, 25-24. Remember, you've been watching, and Mr. Speed is not here as a football person. He's here as a chef de mission for the Commonwealth game. He has held some very elite position in Jamaican sporting disciplines. He was also the former president of the Jamaica Volleyball Association, president of CASAFA. You understand me? I don't know. I need to find the paperwork to sign up for some of these things because I've been the president of nothing.
And you know that I'm going to be the president of another minor association. And I think
what is minor to you is big to us. You can't make one of us a president of one of those minor associations. I don't mind one a minor one, 25-25 it is. We're coming to the end of the first half. Australia again with the score, so they take the lead. Stan Cranky says Manning's netball doesn't really lend itself to bypass commentary. A summary of sequence of event with continuous score update is good. There you go. Yeah, I just think pass to back, front, back. Yeah, it's very difficult. Hey, I heard that Harry Maguire had a very good game today, man. Yeah. Skillibeg say you must stay away from football, Mr. Speed.
Skillibeg, I tell you what to stay away from. You can stay away from what you want to stay away from. I own a football team. I can't stay away from it. So
Skillibeg, man, say stay away. Skillibeg defender, man, say stay away from Skillibeg.
Yeah, you have to stop that foolishness. You have to stay away from your mouth because I own a football team. I own 2 football teams, 2 Premier League teams, male and female, and I spend a lot of money on them. I'm the chief financer. Stop that foolishness.
All right, so it's 26-26. Yeah. Oh, contact. Almost an interception there by Jamaica. You can see the Australians are very, the bench, the reserves are standing. Is like they're cheering on everything. There's a lot of tension in this game. But the Australians are about to score and they take the lead again. 27-26, lead in favor Australia. It's a Skillibeg, you have to laugh, but I tell him to stay away from Skillibeg. Big up to...
And Gunners boss, stop tell lie for me about Leon Bailey. You're a liar. I never said anything about Leon Bailey.
It was Vin Blaine Gunners boss.
Yeah,
That
Gunner
was
boss. Don't tell a lie for me, man. Stop talking. Make us stick to netball.
27-27 is the score. You don't have to respond, but you respond.
No,
I
but
I don't
when
put up
somebody
the
tell
comment.
lies on you, you want
Yeah,
tell them to stop
but the
lying.
comment, I'm not putting up the comment. The man don't put your name in there. And you choose to take it up, because the comment
Oh,
don't
you
come up on
matter
this.
then. All right, you matter then. All right.
No,
You
no.
apologize, Gunners
But
boss.
you never said anything about Leon Bailey,
No,
so
I
why?
didn't. Never.
Yeah, so I don't think you should. You understand me? Yeah, so we're coming to the end of the first half. Look like we could have a tie going in at halftime. It would be good to have a tie. The scores are actually tied now. But let's see. Yeah. There you go. So it is the end of the first half of the gold medal match, and the Jamaican fans are, making a lot of noise in the stadium. I can stay here and not hear it, but I guess Mr. Speed can give us, some. Yeah, there you go. 29-29 at halftime, people.
No, I'm
Well
not
done.
in the stadium, but if I analyze it, we scored 12 points in the first half. So in the second half, we scored 17, which is more near to the average that we have been scoring. So it tells you that we're catching a rhythm. While even although it has been tied, Australia, while they better the first quarter score, they scored 15 as against 14 the first quarter. So Jamaica definitely has improved more for the second quarter, even although there was a period when they were on fire and went up to 23 points, and Australia scored 4 unanswered points. So I would still think at this particular stage, it's good. Jamaica would have recovered, would not be feeling too pleased with their
They were down by
performance.
4 at the end of the first quarter, so they have actually made up the four.
No, it was 2. It was 14-12.
Yeah. 14-12.
Right. So they made that up for the next. So they would have done well still against Australia to tie it up. But I think they dropped the ball just a little bit when they were leading 23-19. Australia scored 4 unanswered points. That was a point in time that I thought Jamaica had the worst part of the second quarter. But still a very good performance. And I think it set it up for exciting third quarter and fourth quarter.
And I also think that the turnovers that we have had, so Jamaica shooting is 96.7%, Australia is 93, 19 penalties, contact penalties for Jamaica, 26 for Australia, 0 interception for Jamaica, 1 for Australia. Team fouls, Australia 38, Jamaica 24. Gains, Australia 5, Jamaica 1. Turnovers, we lead Australia by 1. So really, it is a very close game. We are shooting better than Australia. You understand me? We have 1 more turnover. So there's not a lot between both teams. But we have almost a 10% shooting percentage. So what that means is that we just have to get more shots into our shooters. I think the problem we are having is in midcourt between the center and the wing defense. That is where our interceptions have been in terms of where the Australians have intercepted the ball. Because and I think we need to, up our defensive intensity. Scoring has become a little bit too easy for the Australian. It is really unforced errors that has really affected them scoring, and not necessarily good defensive play by the Jamaican. Yeah. I think you're asking if your niece is on the team. Who is your niece? I don't know that she's a niece, but Sterling is on the team. Not because the name Sterling mean that everybody named Sterling is related to you. You have to prove that she's your niece. Yeah, your niece. Do the athletes get cash incentive for medaling at the Commonwealth game, Mr. Speed? Or the federation get money if they depending on how they do?
This is really the poor cousin of games. It's not like the Olympics are the World Championship. This is called the friendly games. Is more a mission, fellowship than anything else. So there's no cash incentive, as far as I know. They get gifts, but not cash incentive.
Okay. So there's no cash incentive. For those who want to know the score at halftime, it is Australia 29, Jamaica 29. All right, man, don't get too smart with me. My IQ is very low. At the end of the games, they say this team netted so much nets. So I'm asking you, Wayne. So this is what I'm asking you. All I'm asking you, Wayne, is that so if they call netball when it ball goes in net, they call it net. In basketball, they call it basket. And it's called basketball and you have netball. Why when you score they don't call it foot? Because it is football.
What that mean a hockey?
They call it I don't know. Well, it's a puck, so they don't call it. They call it a goal. That's what I'm asking. Eagle Republic again says Ryan Neville said that the 14 million cash support over the course of 3 years will go towards Girlz, local transportation, international travel, and other recurring expenses for the Sunshine Girls. That is awesome. So it
is really a very good gesture from Ryan Neville, and we need more of it because, again, as I said before, when we speak to them, they have issues which they need. They don't have like in some countries, the national associations like a netball would have a dedicated training facilities for themselves. So
yes,
we're behind. I mean, and is what they are doing wonders, with what they have. Thank you, Robert Smith. Latvia, Jamaican youths. I'm gonna stop.
Big up. Coach Millie says, big up.
Chef. Coach is this? Big up yourself.
Arias Lidge. Yeah, the man is the chef de mission. Come on, man. Why? Hey. Listen, Hey, listen, people. So many times, regardless of how we feel about a person, we have to. You understand? We have to look at things because I feel bad about the some of the things the police do. But if I on the road and a police stop and assist me, I'm not. Yeah, what am I going to do? You have to give credit where credit is due.
I'm here for 1 month and it's voluntary. I'm getting no pay. I'm here for 1 month. I went early to make sure everything was okay. And I'm the last man out after everybody gone home. Make sure everything okay again. So I don't know. So I'm here going through all the trials and tribulations. There's a holiday that just gone. We made sure we had food to give all the athletes and the managers to celebrate Independence Day. So we're doing what we can with what we have. I know some of you don't understand, but it's okay.
People, let me say it again. Mr. Speed is not the head of the netball team.
No.
He is the head of the mission to the Commonwealth game. So he is the chef de mission. All right. He's here because this is a historic netball final. It has nothing to do with a wagon, a cart, a car, an aeroplane. Just relax. We could enjoy the
There was 14 discipline and 17 discipline we entered. I'm in charge of everybody. I've been to all levels. I've been to netball training. I'm not trying to jump on anybody's wagon.
He was speaking about. Tell us about somebody. You know what? Tell us about somebody other athletes that you have engaged while you have done this. I know you said you were with Ebony Dresdale Daly of the judo team. What about the swimmers? Because
right.
I know our
swimmers, unfortunately,
big up Pioneer beat the JFF, but him also support Mr. Speed. You understand? Pioneer, me send you the link, I understand where you're going with it now. Because you need to come on and talk to us about what happened in track and field today, because I was at church.
So, the swimmers didn't do very well this time. It's very unfortunate. But again, they need help. We like football and watch football. Football need help too. But a lot of these minor sports, they need much more help than what they are getting. Much more. And as I said, you can't, you have to big up all the sponsors, but we still need more for every single discipline. I've been here and I'm seeing what happened. Equipment, It costs millions to travel over here, millions to carry all the athletes over here. You pay them per diem. It's small. They should get more. So when you're in it, you kind of realize what these athletes go through. Some of them very focused, laser sharp focus. Some of them are distracted. But the truth is, Jamaican athletes has done tremendously well to keep the flag flying and to keep us pro. Jamaica National has helped tremendously. They had the dinner and they had an auction. I think something for Bolt went for like $5,000 or something like that. They also opened a house, a manor, for about 3 days where they were able to cook Jamaican food and Caribbean food so that so Jamaican athletes could go there and get some food. So you have people chipping in, all over to help. And I wish more Jamaican would try and stop the fighting and just come together and try and help our athletes, regardless of who you don't believe in their opinion or not.
Yeah, all right. So thank you, Tuffy Rudy, because I wait on Pioneer to come and give us a track update, but we don't know where I'm going. I'm on Coach Minzy. You understand me? Coach Minzy, be a style. He want style me, with him style and him flavor. You understand me? Yeah,
Tuffy Coach Minzy at the track and field, man.
But the 4x4 ladies got third. The 4x1 ladies also got third. Elaine Thompson Hera took us from around 6th to third. The 4x4 men got fourth, and there was no. How did that happen, Mr. Speed? That Jamaica didn't have a 4x1 team.
Well, you see, what happened is that because the Commonwealth game, I just explained to you that where people place it on in the form of importance. And they do pick the team based on what happened at the national trial. So runners are happy to go to the World Championships. And then, right, even as we speak, before the Commonwealth game is finished, there's a Diamond League races. So a lot of runners up to go and make money in the Diamond League races and come to the Commonwealth game. And some of the time, if there's injuries or etc., then the team gets shot, and that is really what happened in this case.
Okay. Yeah, Ishmael, 144 people watching, only 40 likes. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. Is there a link to watch the game? Battlefield. I think that is what it is saying. It is on Link Up Sportsmax. It's on Sportsmax, and I understand that CVM has switched to it as well. But it is halftime now. They are coming back out on the court to restart. 29-29 is the score. So know that. Pioneer.
Blessings, manners.
Yeah, man. See, your virgin is here that you were talking about yesterday, sir.
Big up, Mr. Speed.
Big up, Pioneer. Big up, yourself.
One who may have a whole heap of respect for. And people, this is long before Jeff. That's Mr. Speed work that I've seen him doing football and his dedication to youth football in Jamaica. A man who I have observed who is willing to give up himself and his time and his resources. So for that, my brethren, you have my respect forever.
Respect, thanks. At least you have seed for attitude. So
on,
Brianna, what happened to Brianna now? You see again, remember the first 3 persons past the post at the trials where Brianna wasn't in the first 3. I think Brianna came 5th, if I remember. When one of the athletes pulled out and couldn't go in the games, we did try it. We asked for a switch. We got the switch, but it was too late for her. So she was in Miami. By the time she would come across, it was doubtful that she would be able to take part in the 100 meter. And then, of course, she did have a game. She did have a race, I think, in Poland on the 8th or something like that. So she couldn't stay again for the 200 meter because of that. So she wasn't able to take part. But so we have to be more precise in the future about who we pick. What went against us also was that the World Championship was just before. Some people were fatigued. Then we could go for the young girls. We had the youth championship, so we couldn't carry like a Tina Clayton, up here. So that is what happened to the Commonwealth Games because of the structure where people place it in a form of importance.
Okay, so Tuffy Rudy, you see, Brianna wasn't giving no original spot. And I tried, try to beat me, man. Pioneer try to beat me from yesterday.
She wasn't. She was a replacement spot we wanted to do.
All right, sir. So can you want to try to beat me from yesterday,
No, man. You asked a question, and I told you that I wasn't sure. So
Right, yeah, you heard that. Yeah, but what you think the game? So the game has restarted. Australia, we had Jamaica had a couple of turnovers, so it is 31-29 in favor of Australia, and they have the center pass, which means that they would have scored the first three. They would have netted 3 times. In this third quarter before Jamaica even had one. Same thing I told you about the turnovers, which they are very patient with the ball. They make a lot of passes before they get it into the circle to shoot. And there you go. So it is now 32-29, which is a 3-point. Jamaica with the center court pass this time around. So Pioneer, I mean, what do you think about things today?
all right, action on the track today. A little bit disappointed with the 4x1 for women. We got a bronze medal at great anchor leg by Elaine Thompson, but the first 3 legs were somewhat scrappy. And again, I will continue to echo this cry for our athletes, our senior athletes, to be engaged in some relay practices amongst each other so we can build some level of familiarity. If you watch the passes this morning, they were scrappy and they looked disorganized. And that resulted in us being way off the pace when the button got to Elaine. As a result of that, she had a lot to do, and credit to her, she ran us into the bronze medal.
Yes. So one more. Let me just say this, Pioneer. One more turnover by Jamaica. So Australia now. This means that they have scored 5 unanswered in the start of this. Jamaica has not gotten one score yet in this second half, and center passes for Australia, which means that they are going to go up by 6 points. Poor play in the middle court, which is where I think we struggle. Yeah. Go ahead, Pioneer. Just finish up that thing, because I realized that first change was the same thing. The World Championship, the outgoing athlete had a problem with Kemba coming. I don't know what happened, but go ahead.
Second change was just as bad as the first change. That change between Natalia White and Ramona Birchall was an ineffective change. As I said, we were way off the pace. In the 100-meter hurdles for women, standard the 100-meter standard.
So Jamaica has every possession so far. Jamaica has turned over the ball 7 times in the third quarter. So Australia are up by 7. Again, a next turnover by Jamaica. So sorry, go ahead.
Starting the schools and
yeah. You were saying the second turnover was also bad. The second.
Yeah, the second change, the second handover was also very ineffective. Birchall basically slowed up to receive the button from Natalia White. So what do you need? People keep on making this point, boy, our ladies, our athletes are passing button from there in primary school, so they don't need relay practice. I tell people this. Relay is a team sport, and in any team sport you have a bit of chemistry in order for you to have an understanding. So some amount of practice is needed. I had moved on to the 100-meter hurdles this morning.
Female.
Yeah, female. 100-meter. The men do the one.
Yeah.
Little disappointed that we didn't get a medal there either. But the standard at the 100-meter hurdles at the Commonwealth level is quite high. As you can see, when we have our Olympic bronze medalists unable to secure a medal at the Commonwealth level, it speaks to the level. Excellent race by the Nigerian. Another games record, but she has moved, 12.29 at the Commonwealth Games speaks to her continuing her excellent season she's having, and since December getting the silver medal and the Bahamian athlete getting bronze, running out our two ladies out of contention. So a little bit disappointed with how the morning's proceedings went, but still overall still a good look, good showing by our athletes at the Commonwealth Games.
They're asking if your camera is broken, Pioneer.
No, come on, man.
I don't mean
Like
that.
you, today's a day when I'm kind of engaged in a whole lot of personal stuff, so I just happen to come give a small input. I won't even be staying with you guys for very long. I just happen to come yell up Mr. Speed and give him a smile. I smile like an input in a little.
Yeah, what do you think about Natalia Gould running the final leg?
For the 4x4.
Yes.
I didn't see the 4x4 mornings. How did that go?
We came third.
We came third. I didn't see the 4x4. How did the men 4x4 go, money?
Huh? We came fourth.
We came fourth in the men's 4x4.
Yes.
It's not the first Natalia. It's not the first Natalia has run a relay leg at the 4x4. Now. She did it at the Pan American Games in 2019. And as I was saying before, it's the same problem we have. Some athletes just do the flat race and they don't want to do the relays because it's not the big events. It's not the Olympic or the World Championship. So that is really what happened. But it's not the first she has done it. And I think when she did it at the Pan American Games, which I was the chef de mission at that time too, we got a bronze also.
Okay.
Haven't seen those courses much. That's for most of the morning. I left the first set of events. Went off this morning. I've been out and about most of the day. I'm gonna have to get back in and look at those. Probably have a catch them on YouTube to see what happened in those 4x4. But again, imagine that finished. We're talking about a different set of athletes. Secure a medal at the Commonwealth after winning the silver at the World Games. It speaks to where that
you're breaking up, Pioneer.
Commonwealth level. So.
You're breaking up. The score is 33-42 in favor of Australia. Like I said,
Jamaica dominated at this level, both on the male and the female side. But I guess we have to go back to the
Pioneer, you're breaking up. You're breaking up, bud. It is 34-42 as the third quarter winds down. This is going to be an uphill.
We have to realize now that, when you look at some of the other countries, they are set.
All right, Pioneer. I think.
I don't know. I'm seeing a little disruption. I don't know if it's on my side. But
it's your side. So we're not here. It's your side.
Noticing
it's your side.
Stream. We kind of jump out of the stream a little bit. I don't know if that is on my end.
Yeah, man. It's your side. It's your side. It's your side. So the score is 34-43. I mean, nine goal lead. This is gonna be an uphill battle for Jamaica. Yeah, because 4 now, Cranky, because it was 29-34 now. So we have scored 5 points in this. In this. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well, something definitely gone wrong there because normally, as I said before, our points per quarter is double digits.
Lots of careless turn between the wing defend, wing attack, and the center. Lots of careless turnovers. I don't know what happened at halftime. So it's now a 10-point lead. And you don't normally get back in netball from 10-point lead. You don't. You know, they don't have timeouts again, because I realize there's no timeout being taken by Jamaica. I know there's a time that coaches could take timeout. Is it that you're not allowed to anymore? And there's no substitution that has been made. So Atkinson missing that attempt, but getting it back, and she scores. So that brings it to a 9-point lead. But like I said, very, very, this is going to be tough.
Yes. Well, I mean, based on the score, that would probably have been our worst scoring quarter from the competition start. And Australia just went about their business, score what they normally score, 14, 15 per quarter. And
because Australia, we haven't even had an interception, or Australia has been flawless. They haven't missed. They haven't, dropped the ball any at all. 36-45, still on 9. There you go. A lot of aggressions by the Australians. I'm telling you, very, very aggressive. 37. So it is now, 37-45, but Australia has a center pass. So, So, they are fighting back. But we need some interception. We need to finish this half strongly. We can get it down to, say, 5 points in this third quarter. Then we give ourselves a shot. Is that the real Shakari Richardson? There you go. Turnover again by Jamaica. There's a Sterling in the center of defense. I mean, there you go. The wing attack, I think Watson, we have had some challenges in those areas in this particular game. All right. Turnover by the Aussies. 37-45. Just make it around a minute and a half to go in the second. Sterling. Yeah. There you go. Contact. Think if we can score 2 unanswered in this one to bring it down to go. Yeah, there you go. That's 1. So
if we bring it down to 6, that's the amount of goals.
38-45. No, if we can.
That's the amount of overturn in the preliminary game. 6.
And we have the center pass, but look like there's a foul on the play. But Jamaica has a center pass. Oh, there you go again. But foul on the play. Our contact. Hey, Shakar Richardson, we'd like to interview you, We'd love to interview you. We will give you some tips. 38-45. I wonder if we can score from this last play. It's around 8 seconds. So if we score from this, we'd bring it down to, and it look like there's contact on the play again. And so there you go. This should be a goal by Fowler. All right. So this means that it is down. It is 39-45. So Jamaica managing to bringing it down to a 6 point. What do you think? What do you think? It's a 6 point, 39-45. So what do you think?
Well, when it was going up to 10, I was saying there's no coming back from 10. But two good things happened. They brought it down to 6, and there was a break. So the coach will be able to go back and set up some sort of tactics, that they think will work for them to be able to overcome this 6 point deficit. But as I said before, it was always going to be a close game, and somebody have to keep their nerves. So let's see what happened in the fourth quarter. We were able to overhaul them in the fourth quarter in the preliminary game. Let's hope we can do it again.
Yeah, it looked like the Australians with us in the dirt bones after the game. We'll see about that. It's not over until the fat lady thing, What is the question? Listen, if you ask a question and I didn't answer, if you put up management and Mr. Speed, I had asked a question earlier. You better just ask what the question, Just ask what the question. That would be easier to do. Because when you put up this now, I don't going to have the time to search which one of the questions. So just put up the question, and if I think it's appropriate. Yeah, I think so, Claudia. I think we can still win the game. I think we can still win the game.
Oh, I tell you, man, you have a man by a program named Horace Lynch. Horace, I know your name now. And the next one, I name, I say your name. My name.
Listen to,
No, man, I address them, man. Imagine netballer play, and the man them don't call one netball girl their name. Man, just never mind him. Come on Jamaica, the two of them. We don't usually Jamaica and sticks up on one.
The score is at the end of the third quarter, 39-45 in favor of Australia. We entered the third quarter tied, but Australia really dominated the first portion of that game. Then Jamaica came back into it.
Right.
So yeah.
But they scored 16 points, the Australian, right? Moving from 29 up to 45.
Yeah.
We were at 29 and we only came up to 39. So we only scored 10 points.
10, yeah.
Truth is,
that's the lowest quarter we have had all tournament.
Correct. And it's very unlike us. Just get the balls into the shooters, and their shooting percentage is so high. So we need to get the ball into the shooters, and that must be the tactic that we go back out with. These are people that don't miss. With a little luck, and also to make sure use of the center passes and see if we can get a couple turnovers. I know that Jamaica hasn't given up. They will fight to the end, based on the type of girls that we have out there and the way we are. So Jamaica does have to come up with the right tactics to get the ball in the hands of the shooters very quick. They can't allow the Australians to pass around the ball and waste time. I'm sure they're going to try to be running down the clock. So we have to be aware of that tactic also.
All right. Listen, for the football people, I tell you already, I tell you again. You all know that Mr. Speed does not hesitate to answer any question and go on any platform. We have a historical event today. Our netballers, for the first time in the history of our nation, they're in the finals game. I did a watch along to do it. Mr. Speed, who is the chef de mission, said that he would come on and talk because he talked to the girl. All right? He is going to come on the platforms. We can get him tomorrow. We can get him the next day to talk about this. Why we can't just let the netball go on? All of these things about football. You understand? Just show some. All I'm asking, right? I mean, he almost anybody can call him and talk to him. They can do a stream later this evening on it. So can we please, just for this stream, let us just celebrate the girls. Some of you were correcting me yesterday when me almost cried, so we never beat the USA if we get the thing. We should still give and don't beat the athlete because them young. Let's just celebrate the girls. Them need with support. Them need with spirit over there with them now. Them need with Nanny spirit and with Paul Bogle spirit and with Sam Shark spirit over there with them now. Them need the Sir Alexander Bustamante spirit over there with them now. Come back. There you go, Sterling. That's what we need, man. We could watch the game and celebrate and thing them, man. Because me not like the football thing. We can, as soon as this done, or tomorrow we can talk to Mr. Speed about the football. Please, 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 please. You understand me? Please, let's do that, all right? Yeah, boy, me I tell you, the man, they not easy, you know. The man, them Australia. We can't afford any turnover. Good play by Sterling, but the Australians win it back. Yeah. There's a time and a place for everything, man. And I know you really want. There's a time and a place. The other thing, the other thing is that some of you hate the football, but every day you don't want to ask question about it.
Now these people borders on hating them country because them should just push everything them off behind the girls. They might use personal feelings and say they love football and I try cry down the girls them and I talk all sort of foolishness. Come on, do better you
Yeah,
guys.
man. Let's.
Mm.
All right. So here we go. You say, all right, Nani. It's on the game is on Sportsmax, or if you subscribe to the BBC, you can also watch it there. All right, Nani. Yeah, Nani alone. All right, Claudia, respect. Yeah. Come on. God. What? Mr. Speed is the chef de mission. Me not answer no more questions about that. We care about it. Care about it.
Tell
You
them
know,
say it's
never
French.
subscribe.
Tell them say it's French. I mean, he's not a chef. I'm not cooking any food.
Subscribe are that easy. That's why I tell them when they make me laugh, you know. So Jamaica looking to get back into this one. If we can go, it's 41-47, so 6-point lead by the Australians. So Jamaica need to come back. Oh. So 6-point lead. Started this quarter better. I think that was a contact on the Jamaican, but the officials call it, the other way. I think that should have been a Jamaica. That should have gone to Jamaica. All right, so let's see. Jamaica can reduce this lead. Australia scores, goes up back by 7. Turnover again by Jamaica. Oh, this is not good. That third quarter. So the ball is here for the Jamaicans. Sterling very aggressive that time on the play as Australia turns it over. So this is an opportunity for Jamaica to cut it back down to 6, and then they will get the center pass, which means they can get it down to 5. Oh no. All right, contact, not a turnover. The game is on Sportsmax for those who still want to watch it. You can also watch it on the BBC app if you have that, if you subscribe to it. There you go. So there you go, 42-46. I think you see the Australians are a little worried. I don't know. We need a nanny spirit over there. Interception by Jamaica. Wonderful. Could cut it down to 5. So lots and lots of whistle. That's the only thing I don't like about too many whistles in netball, man. Moderators, deal with that. Spammer there for me now. There you go. 43, 48. Australia with the center pass. Can we get a next interception? Interception. Come on, Jamaica. Ball out. Interception. Interception. We need a next interception or two. 43. That's a 5-point differential. Australia still have the lead. Can we get a next interception? Can they ask? Oh, could it be? Oh, contact on the play. What's going on here? They really keep the ball very long. They take up a lot of time. That's the thing. They keep it so long. They take the time to get into the circle. The Jamaican defense has really stepped up, but the Australians are keeping the ball. There you go. Interception by Jamaica. Yes.
Yeah, Wayne. Half of the players, about half and half are professionals, half are local based. But
So
most of the players playing
see the
overseas
lead.
are
It is 44-48. Oh, but Australia has gone up again. But Jamaica with the pass. So it's getting 44-48 people.
That's a 4 point. So we would have cut it about 2 points in 6.
45-48.
Yes. One more good play, Jamaica. Bring it down.
The time left. We have like 7 minutes. And it's a 3-point game. That's what they call it.
Yes. Now is the time for us to make a run.
Yeah.
Like what we did in the second quarter.
Yeah. All right. So the Australian score. So it's 45-49. 4 goals. Then they have the center pass. I'm seriously hurry see somebody will know you, somebody will know you. You probably will know you.
This man obsessed, and I don't know him. Probably I know him too.
You probably know you. That is the thing with these things,
Yeah.
45-50. A lot of the people they know you. 45-50, 46-50. Think it is.
We need
some
it down.
interception. Yeah, we need some interception. Come on, people.
We need a 2-goal run. Carry it down to 2. No.
This Shakari Richards the person that thought about let's go Australia. Yeah, you put the wrong stream.
Oh, ban the person off my platform and take him off now.
You did on the wrong stream. You did
Yeah,
on the
man.
wrong. You did on the
You are
wrong
off,
stream.
2 are off, man.
Yeah, you did on the wrong stream.
And gear back our money too. To pay?
No. She entered the dance free. Oh, turnover by Jamaica again. I'm telling you, between those center passes, the height of the Australians. No hard feelings. If you give it, you have to can take it. Shakara Richards said. If you give it, you have to can take it. That's how the people are. If you give it, you have to can take it. It's just Tennessee. Big up yourself, Big up yourself. 52-46, so it's gone back up to 6. No, Shakari Shaka Richards, if you give it, you have to can take it. This is how the comment section is. It is volatile when Jamaica lose it a year. And this is a Sunday, and the bad people are on Sabbath today, so you're getting the in between. You're in the wrong stream. You come in the stream when Jamaica losing, it won't be pretty. So even know what I know, I would say either you change your tone or your words or you exit now, because it could get worse when the final whistle is blown. So it's a 6-point game. Oh, no, Pioneer, it's not brain drain, man. It's not brain drain. It's not brain drain. I don't think brain drain will do that. So if Jamaica scores now, we could get it down to 5 points. So but the Australians are very, very smart. What you'd say, they milk the clock, and Fowler scores, so it is now 48-53. The third quarter, we have like just a few turnover by the Jamaicans. Oh my word. Careless turnover again. (48-54), 2 minutes. No 2-pointers in netball. No two net, according to you, Tuffy. That's better, Shakar. Look how the people going to treat you nice now. They may just give you a Jamaican passport and tell you to come and run for Jamaica.
A Jamaican coach.
Yeah, and get a Jamaican coach. Is he? Yeah, they are very aggressive. 48-55. Fourth quarter, so this looks like it's going to be Australia with the win, 49-55. 6 points. So that's it. Yeah, man. Live their way. Know you mean, man? Water lane, man. I'm not joke lane. Yeah, so people, it is done. Just seconds left in the game. Yeah. So it is over. But well done, Sunshine Girls. We no feel no way. We had that third quarter, man. That third quarter messed up the game because you still end up losing by like 5 points. You understand me? So that yeah, poor scoring in that first quarter.
Not the first, the third.
The third quarter, yeah. Too many third turnovers, only 10 points. I think that is where we lost the game.
Yeah, but tactically, as I said when I watched the Australians, and I did watch them, and I said that they were like the Barcelona. They know how to run on the clock. So once they have a lead, it's very difficult.
51-55 people.
And it don't have anything to do with if it's football or netball or any game. Once you understand tactics and you understand structure, you have an idea what's going on. Yeah, you just need to watch.
Me don't feel no. Listen, yesterday me almost ball I water. You know, come me think me should win one medal. But today I feel proud. I'm so proud of the Sunshine Girls. The flag still flying high over there because, like I said, this is their first silver medal. Yeah, you understand me. So yeah, in our history, you
They are
understand me.
now
So
ranked number 2, and even although we haven't won the title, what can happen is that I'm sure professional teams both in New Zealand and Australia are looking at our rest of girls who are local, and I'm hoping some of them can get contracts to play overseas, which will make them better and also allow them to earn a living from playing the game. So one thing, yeah, we wanted the goal desperately, but at the same time, there's other benefits to be derived from them performing so incredibly.
yeah,
And this is the first game they have lost in the championship. Everybody else has lost 1-2. So this
yeah.
is the first game that they have lost in the championship at the final round. And I don't think any national team has ever done anything like this before. This is really phenomenal. What they
Yeah.
have done.
And listen, just put some clap-ons and congratulations, persons in the comment section, because I know there's a couple families of the netballers who watch. They did say that they were going to watch, and I know there's one former netballer who is watching right now, who is very close to the team. So if you can just do that so they can see it, you understand me? Just put some clap-ons, and yeah, there you go. Let's put some of those up there, Yeah, and some congratulations. I mean, very good performance. I have nothing to. I think the third quarter could have been better, but outside of that, Australia is the world number 1, and so yeah.
Plus, some of the times in these championship, a lot of people don't understand. So sometimes you need a little luck too. Something just to go your way once or twice that will help. But the Australians are very, very good. Can't take away nothing from them. The structure of how they make up their team, they are able to play professional netball in their country for months. And this has been going for years and years. We don't even have a good league in Jamaica. So when you look at everything,
A lot of our girls play between Australia and New Zealand as well. That's the 2 tournaments that most of them play in. So
right.
They probably know how, you understand me? They probably study them, or break them down, analyze them. I don't know. But
it's still only half of them play in New Zealand and Australia. The other half is local.
Most of the starting 5 play overseas.
Yes. Well, it's 7 start management. But the truth is, you have to remember again that Australia and New Zealand and England has been in the game so long. There's other aspects to the game, like analytics, that they will have expert people who will be able to break down the Jamaican game and look at who is doing what and able to try and nullify it, because they would have done these things in their own domestic league. So I understand that in the latter part of the game, when they slowed down the game so dramatically, they know what they were doing. They know that it was difficult to chase back down a 5-point or a 6-point lead. So they know they don't have to score a lot. They just have to make sure that they convert the ones that they get. And this is just...
Yeah. And it's one game. Listen, Jamaica lost 1 game, Australia lost 1 game. But you can't complain.
Yeah.
Because, you understand me, for the entire tournament, we lost 1 game. Mr. Speed, don't read the comments there. I tell you, leave the comments.
I'm not worried about... I mean, always should be ashamed myself. Never meet the person. I'm not reading.
But here's what you're going to have to do. I don't even know. When you return from your mission and stuff, and you get the ice out of your brain, then you need to come and because there's a lot of things on the footballing thing.
No, I am not. I am coming back on the 13th of August. The game is finished tomorrow. I am taking a vacation, so I'm not coming on your program. I'm going somewhere. And then when I come back, I'll come on the program after the 13th.
You hear people. So after the 13th, Mr. Speed is going to go on vacation. When he comes back from his vacation, he's going to come on the show and answer all of your footballing thing. So you can actually call in and talk to him. But historic still, silver medal. It is still historic. First time ever. So I have nothing at all negative to say. I hope this serves as a way for more Jamaicans to go on board and sponsor and support our Sunshine Girls.
Right.
All right.
So and look here. One of the things that are crying about is the facilities. None of these sporting organizations can afford to have their own facilities. They just can't afford it. Government must step up and build some. And if people have lands or and can help the netball, one way of helping if you don't want to give money is to give them land so they can build their own facilities. Because I'm sure if they are their own, they'll be able to, you know, I mean, to use, everybody know to use the stadium facilities, how much money it costs just to use it. I mean, it costs must be
Even over by by where the netball courts are.
Well, netball is an indoor game, you know. What we're doing outside there, so I mean,
Over by the Leela Robinson courts.
no, but I'm saying netball is really an indoor game, you know. We
Okay.
play it outdoor, but it's an indoor game. We need indoor facilities to play properly, and we can play with a rain or fall or sun or shine. I mean, just to go in the indoor center in Jamaica is 250,000. They can't afford it. So again, we behind the eight ball all the time. So people could just sponsor, like give piece of land to build an indoor stadium. That is good as a first step towards helping. So it's not just cash
Right
alone.
now, Mr. Speed. Right. The reggae girls doing well. The sunshine girls doing well. The women in the track and field at the senior doing well. The women at the track and field at the juniors doing well. The men football team not doing well. Understand me? The track and
I
field
always,
senior
you know,
level
what you're saying
not
is so
doing well.
true. I always believe that based on where we are
See,
as a nation.
look like Claudia know what's going on in my head. Look there, knowing for a man would step up their game. I'm telling you, Claudia, the same thing I just said. You see, and I didn't even see a comment.
She's correct. But yes, there's because of our natural ability that we have. I mean, both men and women, but women, and compared to the rest of the world, we have some natural abilities. I believe that the upside for women's sport is greater than the men. I have always said it because other countries are so advanced in their men's sports more than where we are, so that they will always be able to rival us. But I think the women have
No, me not agree with that still, no.
upside.
Not
No, the
in
women
all
have
cases.
more upside. The women have more upside.
Yeah,
They can
but
go further than us.
for Jamaica, you know, when it come on to female football now, Jamaica has to go up against the world number one and number two team, or a number one and two teams in the top 10 in the world, you know.
Yes, but I'm saying the women are ranked now 42 in the world, right? The men are ranked
Yeah.
something like 60 something. I'm just saying that I think the women can go up to 20s quicker than how the men would have reached it. That's the point I'm trying to make in football. I think they can graduate up to FIFA quota ranking much faster. If we play the amount of game that the men play on the women's side, we'll be much further out. And that's the point I was making, because the men still play much
Yeah.
more games.
Yeah. Somebody's saying, yeah. So, all right. You know what would be good to measure? Like, what I'd love to do is like to find out. I like this point that Shakara Richards has made. Maybe the issue is coaching, which is maybe the netball, because Connie Francis is coaching the team. I noticed that there's a white fellow there as well who I think is some assistant. So that's probably it, because even with the track and field, the females have top coaches, you know, man. The netball are same thing, the female football team. So that is part of it as well. But there, like I said, there are several upside to it. But I don't know. I just feel like on the male side, not just in sports, but generally, you know, just in society and a whole, men are falling behind. It's a society. Like, same thing with cricket. I think it's easier to find a woman cricket team than a male cricket team in Jamaica. So you understand me? I just feel like you go up to the university, you're going to see more women there in the schools. You know, you look at the amount of person who dropped out of school. They said way more young boys have not come back to school than girls.
Yeah, that is true. But it's gonna take a lot more discussions, a lot more thinking about why the men are falling behind. They have already fallen behind in education and a lot of things in Jamaica. But as you can see, you know, women are much more reasonable, probably easier to talk to, probably easier to
Man said,
see, to see
man
where you are able to have a conversation to see where they're going wrong. There are probably more acceptance of different opinions. So, when
oh,
you,
the
and
bleaching. Man said it's a bleaching. Is the skin bleaching causing that?
I don't think so. Um, so, you know, and maybe men are easier, in their career, they are easier satisfied. If you look at, some more elite female runner, how they train very hard. I mean, even although Shelley wasn't running, she was here training, for another meet, training very hard, almost trained the whole day. So I just think that we're not putting in the work that we should, and there needs to be some discussion about that.
Okay, we put up some of the comments there, but Jamaica men are distracted. I think I like what think Chris. I think Chris Roman says the only era the men are really dominating in is that they have more men in prison than women.
Yeah, but
Mikey, Australia won 55-51. Jamaica had a it was tied at halftime. Australia came out and had a very good third quarter. We made several turnovers. We tried to take it back in the fourth quarter, but we could only reduce the deficit that was 8 goals. Heading into the fourth quarter by just 3. We reduced it by 3 and ended up 55-51. We had a late run, but it was just not enough. So well done, Australia, but congratulations to the Reggae Girls.
I agree with your manage, man. That third quarter was just a disaster for us. If we were able to keep that third quarter closer, then the game would have been closer. And as you say, I don't know the rules of netball. I can only talk about what I see and what I can interpret. I don't know if they have the timeout thing anymore, but I didn't see anybody use it because the third quarter would have been a good time for us to use it somewhere in the middle to stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is there somebody who can tell me the rules? Are there still timeouts in netball, or that is not allowed at the international level? Because, like, even basketball have timeouts. So you're telling me you can't make? There must be timeouts. I'd love for somebody who know the rules. Somebody watching. Do they still have timeouts in netball at the international level, or that is just like high school club level? I don't know if anyone knows any of the present rules.
I mean, all of us are disappointed. I don't know the rules that I hope somebody tell me. All of us are disappointed here. It's a good thing we have somebody, that we had employed to be able to go and talk to the girls to see if we can, cheer them up. I mean, we have a professional sports psychologist here. So I'm sure he will be having a talk with the girls. To see
Yeah, man, I think the girls listen, I think like I don't think this is it's a disappointment, but I don't think they're gonna need yeah, I don't know.
No, I think the sacrifice that they made, man. You could when they speak about it, you could hear it in their voice and their determination to win this time because of the amount of sacrifices that they made. You could hear the girls,
See, Eagle Republic him come back with this fifth quarter business.
So I think they are very disappointed, like all of us. But I just say they're just proud. I mean, what they did. I mean, the New Zealand, they call them the Silver Ferns. They beat them out of sight. It wasn't even close. So
yeah,
we have to take some pride from that. And as I said, we went to the finals. It's really phenomenal what they have done.
Yeah. All right. So let me answer some of the stuff that I see. So I'm saying that and this emergence of women, because there was a time when a lot of our women weren't afforded the kind of education that they wanted to, because that's it. But probably 30, 40 years now, the prominence of women, even football at the World Cup stage for women is 1991 it started. So it's not like there was major football. So since some of those things have happened, there has been a shifting where our men have fallen off in almost every era. You can check in politics. Some of the better political leaders now in our country are the females, and that's just the truth. Some of the major companies in Jamaica that are successful are operated by females.
As a matter of fact, I must tell you that Jamaica. I want to cut a point there. Jamaica Female in high positions in Jamaica is about 25%. It is the highest or the second highest in the whole world.
In the world, yeah. I did. Yeah. I know that there was a stat out there that we have the highest. But part of the issue still, is like, I mean, what I was just saying, that while that is happening, it shouldn't be that the men are feeling off. Because you need that to have the balance. But you just look, you just look around. You just don't have enough men doing stuff. I don't know.
I just think they are very distracted. That's what I think. I mean, I work with Generation Z. All of my players are Generation Z. And they are distracted. I mean, they know what they want to achieve and they know what they have to do in a lot of instances, but they are not willing to do it because they are distracted. They want to live other life. They want to live a balanced life. Put it that way. They want to live a balanced life. And because of that, they don't spend enough time doing the thing that they say they want to specialize into, which is the sport, whichever sport they decide to take up.
Yeah, one of the solution for Jamaica sport at all levels is to get rid of all these egotistical men. What you would say about Warriors? Because if you generalize all of that, you put like me and you there. He says we need to get competent women in sports administration for us to become world beaters. All right.
And that will come in time, That will come in time. I know that the JOA for the first, JOA have a woman first vice president and a woman treasurer, which is the first. They are the first. So, yes, all of that will come in time. If you notice in Premier League clubs in football now, you have women being administrators in at least about 2 or 3 clubs. So, all of that coming. But, I don't think that is the real problem. Our real problem is that the men not keeping the same standard. So if you look at the gold medal tally, and you look at men and women in athletics and all other sports, yeah, the women tally is much more than what the men is. I think that is the problem we're having. It's not so much the administrator, it's really the athlete. And maybe the administrator is not doing a good job with the men. I don't know, but that is really our problem. We're not having parity here anymore.
Oh, yeah. Claudia did some research and she's saying that they reduced the timeouts to 30 seconds. People are going to come to the comments. I'm going to have a discussion on this, And then here she says, man, is 30 seconds is only for injuries, so no timeouts. Yannick, welcome Yannick Grant to the show. The score is Jamaica lost very valiant attempt by the ladies, 51-55 in favor of Australia. And so we lost, but we still commending and saluting our young ladies. This is the first we have ever had a silver medal in this event. I hope the next time we go, we got bronze the last time, silver now. Hope the next time we go up to the gold medal. They need sponsorship because they sacrifice a lot to be here. So, Yannick, that's the final score. But we happy. We're disappointed, but we're happy for the accomplishment of the young ladies. They had their worst quarter was the third quarter, and that is where we lost the game.
Worst quarter of the tournament.
Yeah, of the entire tournament, they only scored like 10. They only had 10 nets. I've been told that it is not goals by Tough Rudy. So 10 nets, all right? Yeah. So hope that helped you out. Yeah, man. They did very well, all right? There's no timeout on netball. It's 4 quarters with exception for injury. Standard rules. Okay. All right. Okay.
So management, somebody would have to use some gamemanship there if they wanted that time.
Oh, yeah. How about a woman JFF president, Mr. Speed?
I'm all for it.
Yeah. And then confirm that Jerry and Neville. I think administration in Jamaica is changing as things change. This is Kendall. I sent you something, Kendall. Let me put up the number. You need to text me, Sir Kendall. All right. Kendall is You know him, Mr. Speed.
Kendall Mercury.
Yeah,
I don't know. No, I don't know.
he's from the Saint Vincent. I think Saint Vincent and the Grenadines.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know Izu. Yeah,
You know his who? He's
yes.
supposed to reach out to me. I'm supposed to talk to him, but I don't know. Yeah. Time has changed. The women are not stay at home taking care of families as it was done traditionally. They are going out to get an education,
I
which is
want
true.
to say something on this point because I've seen one great female athlete from Jamaica. She carry her son go everywhere she there train.
Now Shelley and Fraser Price.
So she had take care of her family and still around.
He's
So
saying that you
no,
don't know.
nowadays people
Kendall say you
know.
don't know him. He
Hmm?
don't know me.
He's here.
Eh?
He's here.
In the chat?
No. He's here in Commonwealth.
No. He's not
Oh
in the
well, he's the
company.
wrong person then.
Oh,
Sorry,
oh,
I
oh,
thought you
oh.
say he was the okay. He's the wrong
No,
person.
no. Yeah. But you were saying that she takes her child everywhere she goes.
I never call her name, but I know one athlete that does it when she's training and she's still beating up the world. So having the kid is not an excuse. So even if a male as kids and him have to help take care of the kids, it's not an excuse not to perform. You must can multitask.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So let me put it to your people. Australia lost one game and got gold. Jamaica lost one game and got silver. They're gonna have the medal presentation. So I am not disappointed. I would have loved to have had, yeah, the Sunshine Girls. You understand me? Big up yourself. They're getting the silver medal. Yeah, so Australia #1 team. That does this mean that we go to #2 now? Are we still
Yes, we're #2 rank in the world.
in the
This
world?
competition is the highest netball
Wow.
competition in the world. Is like the World Cup. Is the highest netball competition in the world. So once you come second year, you're automatically ranked #2 in the world.
Yeah. I would love, what I'm going to do is have a conversation on this. One of these days we're going to have a conversation about, the changing dynamics of genders in terms of how women have, maybe June, right? You want to be a part of that. It would be good to have you on, have a couple of ladies to come on, and a couple of the men can come on and we just have a discussion about it to see if we can help some youngster who's listening. That there needs to be an actualization of our men into what they're supposed to be, because it's not good if you have a society where it's predominantly women and not men. It can't be good. And if it's the other way around where it's men and no women, there needs to be balance. Chris Roman is saying too much. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, it's serious. Too much cup in a hand and rubbing out hand middle.
I would hope you say, Chris, is not those persons who want to be an athlete, the one who have the cup in hand and rubbing out hand middle, because you're not going to get rid of that. But I'm just saying that if somebody decide to focus on being an athlete, they should try to be the best they can be and don't shortchange themselves. And that is where I think we have to do some work on to get those people to do the same. Because look at the amount of outstanding male athletes for track and field that we have had at boys champs, and a lot of them don't come through. More of the ladies come through. But again, one of the things that is stifling us. I mean, I don't know if you have boxing gyms. I don't know if you have place to play squash. I don't know if you have enough place to play. You call it, these other minor sports, and those are things that are affecting us. So it's like for the people to excel at those particular sports is a upward.
Yeah, I love what Kyle is proposing. Listen, see this men-woman conversation. People are going to pick up on it, and like I said, for the football people, when Mr. Speed comes from his vacation, I'm an man. I promise you that. And listen, he has never given me his word that he's going to come on the program, and he doesn't come on. He said that when he come back from Dubai with his family, he's going to come on the show. All right, and we're going to talk about
What Kyle is saying, is so correct.
Yeah, I
We
want to
can
bring
skip
this.
round. We can skip round all of the causes whenever we want to. But the only professional league that is in Jamaica, and it's not even fully professional, is the Jamaica JPL League, Premier League. And so it is difficult for the women not to have the similar league. I mean, even the government must look and talk about gender equality. This is a chance for gender equality. We have one professional male league. Let us get a professional female league and pay the ladies to play the game that they love. They can't be just
Yeah.
having to fend for themselves and come represent the country and you expect them to win gold medals so easy. Difficult. And I'm saying that, Kyle, this is a really good suggestion, and it's more of these suggestions we want in the chat.
Yeah, because I think if we had that, we could also have other players from the other territories if it's a professional league.
Yes.
You understand me? Meaning you could get the top Trinidadians coming to play in Jamaica and from other Caribbean territories. I'd love to see that happening. So maybe somebody listening out there who can, some sort of sponsorship stuff. Yeah, I think that is important.
I am
think
not going to say it have to be a sponsorship in a management, because what we need to do is get a business model, because I'm sure content is king. People want content. I'm sure we could find a way. I mean, Fowler is one of the best shooters in the world, right? Why wouldn't people pay to see anybody who wants to see Australia play in their professional league, or New Zealand? Why wouldn't they want to see the Jamaica league too? Remember, we're ranked number 2 in the world now. It's not like we're ranked 15 or 20. So what you really need is a business model that not just sponsorships that they get paid, but also there's some revenue generating portion of the deal. You want a Sportsmax to come and do the games and broadcast it all over the world. So it's a full overall you need to get to be able to say, 4 years time we'll take on the title from Australia. It can't be we sit down and wait till the next Commonwealth Games come, and we'll come back like this without any difference in what we do to prepare, and any difference in foundation, and so on with the title.
And see, the Jamaican girls, they are happy, they are receiving their medals, they are very jubilant. The Jamaican fans in the stands, they are hey, listen, Jamaica, I don't know, hey, that's why, anyways, when the reggae boys come over, this is me go be because I said, when you look at how these people support, we need to engage these people when they come on to football, because they are not going anywhere. We have to find a way. Look at the kind of support. It looked like Jamaica have more support there than the Australians.
The Australians. Oh, definitely. As I said before at the start, I mean, you didn't have so much people watching, but when the game was playing, we wanted to play as well. We had said if England was in the final, we would not get enough support, because the people, it's their country, they would support England. But once it's us, we know that it's us and Australia would get the support over Australia, and that was the case.
Let me put up your Virgin Cranky just want you to read it, so let me just put it up for you. And then Claudia said that she can't believe that she agreed with you. How anointed pastor was today.
Claudia, the truth is, you just listen to other people. So if you really know me, everybody that know me love me like cook food. Yeah, don't listen to people. Every single person know me love me like cook food.
When somebody go ask you what kind of cook food.
I don't know. But I mean, I'm the most helpful person that you can ever talk. I'm the most helpful person. Look, I just don't talk, but almost every association can help at some time. And I help.
Yeah.
I'm the most helpful person you could ever find in a sports.
Tuffy Rudy saying, Mr. Speed, is it too much for you to get the league started? He's talking about the netball league.
No, because I'm really working on getting them. I'm going to help them because they asked me. But I'm really working on getting the female Premier League started, to get them to be a version just like the men's Premier League. And that's what I'm really working on now.
Only can't give one of them job there. My salary not big,
It's not. I'm not getting paid. It's free work.
No, you not. You go on Dubai for holiday, Me only can go Prairie Beach. So me need pay. Sidela for JFF President Manning. Women are more open-minded. Look at the reggae girls. I'd love to talk to Sidela.
Yeah,
with your Napoleon. Yesterday you were upset because. All right, this is what I said. Why do you continue with your Napoleon complex? Yesterday you're upset because Jamaica 2.7 million could not beat USA 235 million. Now you're going after the Aussies 32 different. Listen, different context. Yesterday, we had 2 races, and all we had to do was finish in front of the USA. That's all we had to do. Finish in front of the USA in one. And we had the better teams going into the races and let the USA beat us. This is different. This is completely different. So that is it.
Eagle, you have to understand, say, it's good when Mr. Manningsman have so much passion, man. Passion is good. He's a winner, except for Mount Pleasant. But otherwise, he's a winner. And sorry, Mount Pleasant and Arsenal. But otherwise, he's a winner. He always a try win. So you have to understand his passion,
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very patriotic. You see, Claudia is saying that country, Mr. Speed, you should be making some contacts and doing some recruiting while in the UK.
That's not my job to recruit players.
Oh, but you can make some contacts. You guys can make any contacts
I
with.
have whole heap of contacts, but I can only point.
No, man, me not talk like when you change your contacts into their glasses.
No, I don't. I just glasses alone. No, I have people.
I real contacts with people.
I have people. No, I've made contact with people that have databases of all the Jamaicans, them, Europe and all of that. I can only point the coach there. I can't approach the people directly. It's not.
No, man, we're not talking about football. We're not talking about just
kind of contact.
Like talk to some of the coaches over there, academy people.
That. No,
those
man.
Kind of things, so we can create partnerships.
I'm in a group with a whole heap of them, man, who may have contact with them. But there's a limit to what them can do too, because they have budgets and some of the time their boss not looking at that direction, because them for Jamaican players are not really, them not look that way yet. They start to look, but not a lot.
Shakari, not in the 4x4. In the 4x4, Jamaica had more persons who made finals, and so we could have put together a better team. We should have used Rashawn Clark to start the male 4x4, and we would have won. I am telling you, right? Any amount of job we can get cranky. Listen, if me get the job, Mr. Speed get mother then I ain't Birmingham. You don't realize what I go on.
Yo, this is not a job. This is a volunteer position.
Birmingham,
I'm here for 1 month.
Hey, cranky, if me get the job in a cranky, they don't have to pay me. Me go there Qatar watch every World Cup game. You can imagine that you stay in a nice hotel and things. Sometimes you just need a job.
Yeah, I'm not in a hotel. I'm there in the dorm. My job is in the dorm. I get a good dorm still, but I get a good flat, but I'm not in a...
Yeah. All right. No, Wayne. Reno not even playing football the last time. Reno supposed to enter a competition. Wayne, what them say about Reno? Reno couldn't even find a team. Reno couldn't find 18 players in the entire Westmoreland. You understand me?
So the Reno didn't have a club license. That is the reason.
Okay. Yeah, then that me I tell you tough Rudy. Right now, if them give me a job and say, Mannings, man, we want you to be the chef de mission for Jamaica going to the World Cup. Then me not gone, man.
Well, the next game's coming up, Mannings, man, is the
So how you get a job? Can we apply for a job like this? To be chef de mission?
There's training,
Yeah.
But the next one is the CAC games coming up, I think, next year.
So the CAC games. I can apply.
Yeah.
Okay.
CAC game is the next one.
Yeah. So the girls, listen, people are coming on board. Call them whatever you want, but the people are coming on board. We don't want to have no negativity around the girl. We are coming up with ideas. People are going to come on board. It wasn't easy. Mr. Speed explained the girls' sacrifice, and people, what they didn't get before they go, I think they're going to get after. All right? So big up. Thanks for that, Oliver Silveira. All right. But Mr. Speed, it is after 10 where you're at right now, so I want to thank you for coming on. And remember, you have a group of people who really, really want to talk to you. People say Ray and Nephew. This is why sometimes Ray and Nephew has come on board. Really and truly, we want other people to come on board. Can the GFF extend the Adidas sponsorship to the girls? That
contract is limited in its scope. So, what is good though is that otherwise from Puma was a major brand. Once these brands start to see the benefit of sponsoring more teams, so I'm sure they'll come on board. So the Reggae Girl, another female team, has done extremely well, and I'm sure the sponsor is happy because of the Reggae Girl qualify for the World Cup back to back, and should qualify for most World Cup going in the future. As again, we go back to the argument, we need the boys now to qualify for 2026. So once you start to do that, just like how Puma came on board as a major brand, then other sporting discipline will be able to attract major brands, which we need for development.
Yeah. The coaches as the score is 51-55 in favor of Australia. We have I make it 4 minutes to go. But what I think, Mr. Speed, is like, even as you guys negotiate for the girls' contract, I think if you could say to the sponsors, listen, we have a netball team, you have never been in netball, but can you do some shoes or something for them? And so you be the sponsor, because the netball team is the number 2 ranked in the world.
Yes.
I'd love to see that kind of partnership going on in the sport, where you look at netball and say, listen, yeah, Adidas, I know you don't make netball uniforms, but guess what? Hey, listen, you can also be a shoe sponsor for the girl. Won't you? You understand me?
And that is why what we're discussing first is so important, because a professional league in Jamaica will give them more visibility. It is being shown on national television and broadcast throughout the Caribbean. Would widen the market. So if a major sport person is sponsoring you, and sports must be shown in 50 or I don't know how much countries, or 40 odd countries, that is a seller, because that will widen the market with your brand. And that is why I'm saying what you need is an overall structure and an overall rebranding, and we have to think outside of the box and think different. It can't be business as usual, it must be business unusual for us to really put netball where it ought to be and start to attract this type of sponsorship. Now, I'm sure if we're playing that type of professional netball in Jamaica, yes, New Zealand would want to see it, Australia would want to see that, to be a big market open up right there. England would want to see it. So as I said, maybe somebody who understands sports and want to invest, not just to give up their money, they can make it back at the back end if it is done properly. And I'm hoping that happens.
Yeah. You want to take this one as we close? And people, again, for the football people, Mr. Speed has promised to come on, and he's going to do that, and we will talk to him. You understand me? So don't worry about it. We're going to set up that. But you want to take this one from Eagle Republic?
I think it is feasible, but what you have to make sure that we don't sacrifice quality when we're setting up the franchise, one in every parish, because majority of the better teams may be in the KMA region. And you want
what about that bad team that they used to have out Jamaica? Jamaica and them team, they got a big team in the netball,
It was a business house team. I'm just saying that the players come from all over. I'm just saying that I'm not against the 14-team franchise. I'm just saying you probably want to have more teams, because if there's 2 good teams in one parish, you probably don't want to leave them out. That's all I was saying. But
okay,
it is feasible, but it needs some people to sit down. It needs people to want to own these franchises. All of that has to be worked out. Football was easier because people own these clubs already, and you need media partners and everybody to come together and say, yes, we're going to do it. And then you need a strong person to bring it through. It's not going to be easy, but you need a strong person who's going to bring it through.
All right. We're going to run people. Listen, but Mr. Speed, you see this guy named Kyle? He is part of the Reggae Boy Supporters Club. They operate outside, in the States.
Well,
very good organization.
Yeah, well, I mean, as I say, I'm going to be having a conversation with the netball boss. I mean, and then let us see where it leads to. And then I'll try and get you back to talk to Kyle and see what can happen.
Yeah, and I'd love to talk to the president, because I'm saying that, yes, you need the companies, but if you can get 100,000 Jamaicans to put $50 in an
account, it would help. So
yeah.
That is what Kyle could do. We need that electronic, modern type, and it's not just a GoFundMe account. You need like, that could be a part of it too. But what you need is like a website that can do everything, sell clothes, do a multi, a multi variety of things actually.
Yeah. All right. Listen again. Thank you, Mr. Speed. Enjoy the rest of the trip. When you say the team returns.
Well, tomorrow evening is the closing ceremony, so we're going to plan for the closing ceremony tomorrow. Then there is a few. Then we have to, give back the village. We're going to make sure everybody go home safely, and then we have to give back the village to the organizers, checking off all the rooms, making sure everything is as we got it.
What? Yeah, one next question to ask you. But sorry, why they were giving out so many? Like I heard that at morning time they gave out, protection condoms. They did it morning time, lunchtime, and night time. Why were the sponsors doing this? Were you given any reason as to why the sponsors thought it was necessary to be giving track and field athlete and professional work? Like three meals a day.
Look here, there is this is not the first that has been happening here. There was one famous Olympic game that they gave out 10,000 condoms. So people realize that a lot of people meet, a lot of people talk, a lot of relationships are formed. Some of them life relationships at these villages. Remember, you're talking about thousands of athletes, in one location. In this case, it was difficult for us because we had 3 different villages to deal with. In most other games, it's just one main village everybody would be at. So of course, they are promoting safe sex just like everybody. They're promoting, as they say, Eagle Republic. They're promoting protection basically. So and you have to remember that this is a first world country, and people are very tolerant, right? People are very very tolerant.
It is bad. Let me just answer this. All right. So we're not trying to prolong the conversation. But people, I have been in athletics camp, and there's no way those things needed to be given out because but a lot of football camp because at almost every level of football, me dey pan camp.
But
You can't
money like camp.
exactly. Exactly my point. So, it's a bolt and load get 3,000 of those.
But you have to realize that everybody's here. I mean, they even have boots that set up for they call it pride boots. Everybody's here. So they're protecting.
All right, yeah, man. Blessing, Mr. Speed. People, thank you so much to all the female who came on to participate with us on this stream. Thank you so much. Again, big congratulations to the Sunshine Girls on their historic accomplishment, finishing second, being defeated by Australia in the finals, 55-51. We still love them. We still believe in them. And we are still proud of them. So thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Speed, for choosing to come on because you have never been on these platforms and people don't have a whole heap of things, but you still come on and we appreciate that. No matter what kind, and you know what is funny? I always say this, that you're one of the persons, no matter what people say, no matter how much them beat in the comment section and ask all kind of questions, say all kind of things, you still come on, still remain calm. You understand me? All the time I take off my shirt and show you my tattoo, them you still stay. You still stay up on the stream. And you understand me? So, I have to give you kudos for that. I mean, and I know that some of us who even give these kind of comments and hits, we can't take it. If we were in your position, we would have lost it. So I must commend you on that for no matter what, keeping the composure. Keep up the good work. You understand me? Chef de mission, you understand me? We still don't understand how we can't get a job like that. But bless up yourself.
You have to start somewhere else because remember, we also have managers that manage each team. We also have managers that manage certain parts of the work because it's not holiday, it's a really hard work. You have people manage the registration, the flight arrangement, food, accreditation. So it's pretty extensive. So one of these days we'll see how it look and see if we can carry it.
Yeah. All right. Bless up, Mr. Speed. Good. All right. So there you go, people. That was Mr. Rudolph Speed. Being on with us for this. This is really the closing of our coverage of the Commonwealth Games. We'll be giving you updates and videos. Nonetheless, we will go back to a lot of our footballing content and other track and field, including the Diamond League, as time progresses. Here's what I want you to do. Right, there's a couple of other vloggers. I don't know all of them. That are let's say, I think we have a caller here, so let me see if I can just take this call as I'm about to close. Let's see if I can set up. I didn't set up the call-in line, so let me do it right now. But I want to introduce you to a couple of the vloggers. If you don't know them, I'm like that, I just think it's one community. So I know JD had some challenges with his channel. So if you're a subscriber, I know they said that his original channel was down and he has started a new one. You can go resubscribe, connect with him. Ryan LFC had the same face recently. So he's somebody else you can go and subscribe to. Then he has a show this evening with the Ali Cup. Persons from the Ali Cup will be on it. And also the coach's desk is on tonight with oh my lord, with the final night of the Triple Treat. You can check that out. Check out Unseen Sport, Military Guna, Sports Down the Middle, Talawa TV, Rich Pool Sports, CC Sports Lab, the guys at Sports Frenzy. I don't know who else. Hope I haven't missed out. Formula Sport, my brethren. Bless up. So check out them, support them, show them some love. Carla, what say you as we close the show?
Big up yourself, man. Mr. Speed first. Big up yourself. Hey, Mr. Speed. Mr. Speed, you hear me?
Him gone, man.
Him gone.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
You must have listened. Man, we like Mr. Speed style, Mr. Speed, no ramp the clap back, When you tell Mr. Speed, him say about Lee and Dale, Mr. Speed, the gunner's boss. Stop the typing, you're too lie. I love them kind of vibes. I love them energy. Them think they make it show nice. You see, not sensitive or thin skin about them, man, the brother. And that me call him to tell him saying to need to show up and show more regular.
So you like how Mr. Speed can take the licks them and throw them back.
Yeah, me like. Come on, man to be man. Clap back for people, man. Don't make nobody tell you no shot, not Mr. Speed. What you want with me now? You see Mr. Speed now. I know the first or the second time, yeah, Mr. Speed have to clap back at me, because all the while me call him about Panelli and Bailey and everything, because me always I mix him up with the other executive man through them in the same position.
The Vin Blaine, yeah.
So me always I get it twisted, so I just want Mr. Speed to know, say a straight love. No disrespect to your thing. Love when the people them out there, as me say yesterday, we say it again, and we have begging people them to go help and push the female thing them. Because my niece used to be in the national program, we think that through money and them thing the week, like she but nobody with it no more. And I tell you, you have to call her, you have to link up one of them there and get an interview from her in the morning.
Sterling no play for the team, man?
No, man, she no name Sterling, she name Abigail Linton. Formerly of Mannings, and she got left from Mannings down a Pure Place, and then she go play over the teachers' college where they run beside water commission around the sun.
Oh, Michael. Hey, moderators, just deal. Hold on, the moderators, just deal with them spammer the female.
That's like a pervert. That's like a pervert, brother. It's like you can't get to them. No care how you report him and do all kind of things. Them keep that pervert in the stream. Brother, take your something to your thing somewhere else. Look how much time you're the analyst. Just respect what we are doing over here, so man. Because we're not the pervert. Take it to your own personal channel now and see if some people have subscribed. Please, I beg you, please. Just come off of the channel now, man. Them thing to turn off these 10 people who want to support the content over here. So take your spam over where you can do these things and get paid for it. But it don't make no sense to advertise over here, so because maybe one and do pervert over here, go check over here. But not too much people not coming after that over there. I want to invite people around it. So keep that yourself and take your spam somewhere yourself. When name, whatever.
I don't even know. I don't want to know the name.
Yeah, we're not even call no name for your thing, brother. Because we are asking you please and thanks. Just respect everything over here and go somewhere else with it.
Yeah, man.
Because you never, in a real life, you never go come paste that part with wall, with house, or with business here. So why you go hide behind the internet and do stupid things? I would beg you to stop it. Stop it, man. Just stop it, please. Have some
Yeah.
dignity and do something, man. If you want to do something, if you want to advertise over here, find something good to advertise about and drop some money in the super chat and we highlight your thing. But you can't just come here and spam the thing, so we don't appreciate that, boss, man. So respect the thing and
Yeah,
please
man.
answer. But
Hey,
like and share up the video, people. And I don't
yeah,
know,
man.
me just a beg on adapt the call. By the time I see me call at you, me don't want to take on the internet on the light and the gas and all on the utilities. So if you don't like and share up the video and subscribe and tell a friend them to subscribe. So and that's all me come to tell you. One love.
Yeah, man. All
Enjoy
right.
the rest of
Yeah,
the
man.
evening and tomorrow I work.
Yeah, man. Bless up, Piny. All right, so people, listen, bless up. Have a wonderful rest of the day. We have a big show lined up for you tomorrow. 2 shows we're gonna have, one in the morning, one in the evening, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna have our EPL review tomorrow for all the EPL fans who have been saying they need more EPL content. We're going to be doing that. But you enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe. Again, check out some of the other channels: Talawa TV, IMAX It, Ryan LFC, Coach's Desk, Formula, Sports Frenzy, Rich Pool Sports, CC Sports Lab, Unseen Sport, Military Guna, Sports Down the Middle. I mean, so many of them. Jamaican content, Halftime TV. Show them some love and support. I am Management. This has been I Am Sure Sports. It has been my absolute pleasure being with you on this historical accomplishment by our net ballers. So bless up, be safe. Shalom to you and your entire household. As usual, I am Management, and I say we are over and we are OUT out.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Air this. The body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Race, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha. Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.